Week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk countdown timer going now. What a week that's a little convoluted and a little dynamic for us this week. We'll be talking about it, but fair amount to go on tonight's show. We will be talking about summer. Oh, look at that. The alarms are going off. We are live. Svea will be here on in a minute. Tonight we're going over summer movies. Summer 2023. This has been a summer of surprise hits and surprise box office bombs. We'll be going over that, talking, having some fun with that. And tonight we have some announcements. I have an announcement for a show for us. Catch up on the big blowout sale for Dancing Bear, as well as probably the Beach Shop Hop, right? Oh, I see it because I was looking at Svea and I see her on my little screen right here. And we probably got news about, well, it's the first show of August, folks. You know what that means? Employee of the month. Look who's here. Look who's early. Look. Okay. We're going to announce it. Hello, Maya.
What? She's on time. No, she's actually, she's like a couple minutes late.
She's early, according to Maya. She's the president. She makes the distinction.
She has to be there like right at 9:50.
She dang near is. I mean, we're less than 2 minutes into this. There's been times that she's left us hanging, and we've almost had to do that thing. Ready, Svea? We have to do this to Maya. Maya, you have evaded the look tonight from us. Congratulations.
Although she did get the look anyway.
No, it was a mock-up to remind her what happens if she's late.
Oh, this is true, but still she got the look anyway.
Yeah, she got the look anyway. But it was a warning, Blake. It was a warning look.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You look.
Yeah. So we have a lot to share with you guys. Things that are going on, and we have a lot of things going on. We're really excited about, and oh my gosh, it's another week, and we have so much to show. Talk to you about the movies. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be fun. And I drank a lot of caffeine to stay awake because let me tell you, when I was driving back from my errand today, it took me 2 hours to drive home from Irvine, which normally it should only take about an hour. I was ready to fall asleep in Camp Pendleton while driving. It was terrible. That's
long. They get that rush hour it's the 5 that goes up through Pendleton, right?
Yeah, but there were like 4 accidents on 5 in the Camp Pendleton area. And the accidents were bad enough that they had 2 fire trucks, an ambulance, and several police or highway patrol and Camp Pendleton police cars rushing on the shoulders. But the interesting thing is at the end, we didn't see, like, I just saw the emergency vehicles and I saw one car that was kind of smashed, but all the other cars were gone. It was kind of weird. And it wasn't even upside down or on a bank or,
yeah. Kind of what's also weird is I actually got a text from a friend of mine who sent me this morning. Let me look it up real quick. Where is it? Okay. He sent me a thing that says accidents, traffic, road hazard on the I-10, detailed information, canoe in the fast lane. At which point I had to text back, one of these days canoers will realize that they cannot paddle that fast and that the left lane is for passing only.
Yeah.
Bump.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Okay, so Maya sent me a message and you a message. She says it's almost the 50 mark. I'm gonna be early so I don't get that stern look. And she said she still got the look. I just saw it.
I'm looking at
it. That's so funny.
Do we call that the stern look? Or we just call it the look.
The look. Yes, it's the look, but it was funny.
Yeah. I'm looking at the message now that Maya sent. Yep, there it is.
That's funny.
A couple messages.
Yeah.
I got one from you. Signed in. Oh, good. You're on time.
Yes.
5 minutes and 18 seconds, folks, till we get going. We got several people watching right now. All right, I see Maya. Who else is here watching? Is there a Wendy? Is there a Kelly Jo? Is there a Vivian? Is there a Michael Myers? Is there a Bruce Lee? Do we have other regular viewer, Brad Pitt?
Oh, you know who could be watching right now? Isn't it Margot Robbie? She's probably watching it right now.
Do you think Wilford Brimley's watching?
Maybe Rhea Perlman's watching it right now.
Oh, we do have a stranger in the crowd. I think she might be stalking you, but we have one Chris Tracy.
What?
And look who's on, Kelly Jo Miller. As long as I can, sleepy. Well, Kelly Jo, get up and run around your house a few times. How do you think we stay awake for our show? Caffeine.
Lots of coffee.
For me, like some kombucha, and I'm always snacking on the show, and I kind of work up this like energy. And believe me, when the show's over, we're dead. And she just did run around your house.
Yeah. Cool. Oh my gosh. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. Let me go grab it really quick.
Well, what? You're leaving again. All right, folks.
I'm not programming my computer. I just have to grab it from the other side.
Okay, because I was about to have a private conversation with the audience for no reason. Nothing disruptive.
Okay, watch this. Look at.
Okay.
Look at James. So this is my Dutch Brothers cup, and I drank this much of like caffeine.
That's a lot of caffeine. That's a big cup. You got to show it to the audience in about
32 ounces.
Oh, jeez. You got to show it to the audience here about 3.5 minutes.
Okay, but yeah. So. Yeah. I'm kidding, and I'm gonna have to apologize to the audience. I'll apologize when I'm on camera.
Only when you're on camera. Oh, we were supposed to be covering movies. I had a lot of cool stuff planned out, but I'll tell them when we start off. But
yeah, it'll explain. Well, my apology is it will explain why I'm being weird. You guys will figure you'll understand why.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, tonight we're actually announcing my grade for my latest college class.
Ooh.
It is. It surprised me even too. So we'll be revealing the final. It's not over, but there was something. Anyway.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Do you know what the start of this month is?
Your birthday month?
Yes, it's my birthday month.
Which means we'll have a whole, not one show, not two shows.
All the shows are all about me this month.
54 weeks in a row of Svea celebrating her birthday. When are we doing the birthday show? 2 weeks? 1 week?
Shoot, I don't know.
Well, next week's supposed to be the STEM show, and I'm actually going to be in San Diego when we do the show.
Let's see here.
Well, do you remember when your birthday is?
Yes, I know what day my birthday is. I'm just looking at the schedule of how we would do this.
It'd have to be in 2 weeks. Would it have to be 2 weeks we could do the birthday show?
It's going to be on the 18th.
Okay, that's a Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be on the 18th because my birthday is on the 22nd, which is Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. I'll actually then after this week, I'll be doing the show remotely for the next 3 Fridays.
Yeah.
San Diego next weekend, and then Idlewild the next 2 Fridays. That'll be fun. We should just do a show about mountains and stuff. We could do a show about trees. Look at this tree. And this tree.
Well,
and this tree. And then watch them grow.
I could tell people about all kinds of trees because I've been dealing with the people that lived at our place before never cut their trees ever. So all the trees we have never been cut in like 30 years. So they're pretty overgrown.
All right. Is this going to be Vivian?
Maybe.
Vivian, you must tell us. And also, we're going to have to delay the countdown because, look, somebody had to go get a snack.
Okay, how many seconds are left?
She's got like 30 seconds. We got the
countdown.
countdown.
More than 30 seconds to make popcorn, Maya. Why didn't you plan ahead? Jeez.
Maya, you're going to get the look. We've already warned you about that. We did a warning shot. Let us know when you're back. We're counting down.
We can't wait the countdown though because the Maya's not here.
I paused it. We're waiting for Maya.
Oh my gosh.
We're waiting. We're waiting 22 seconds for you, Maya. You got to tell. Oh, Love Idlewild. That's got to be Facebook user.
That's Stacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing the countdown anyway.
I can tell by the way that it says Facebook user that person's name's Stacy.
Okay. All right. Ready? 10. I didn't say it.
9.
8.
7.
6.
5.
4, 3.
2.
We're holding it 1 till we hear from Maya.
Oh my gosh. Do you see what Jen said?
Yeah, I'm showing it. Be like me, Maya. Make the popcorn ahead of time.
Yes.
Yep. Kelly Jo Miller says she's going to Ottawa, and Erica Mosey's Carol Ann, actually.
Okay, for Facebook user.
Got it. Carol Ann, where are you? We're waiting for countdown. We're at 1.
So the thing is that people, I don't know if you know this, but we actually have a little comment screen. And if you're on one of our groups or if you're on something, you have to click that you accept StreamYard to say your name. So that's why sometimes it will say Facebook user. So you have to actually approve them to use your name. That's why it says Facebook user. So it's probably
our number 1 fan was Facebook user.
Huh?
I thought our number 1 fan was Facebook user.
I know, because Facebook user is always talking, right? We don't know who Facebook user is.
I know. Well, I just thought it was just one person all over the place in all 3 forums. Okay, let's go. Maya, hurry up. Everybody start yelling. Maya, hurry up.
Maya.
Come on, Maya. We're holding the whole train for you.
My.
She's got. We're gonna. She's got a. There's a time limit to this. Let's go to Chris. Ready?
Seriously? Okay. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at my little timer thing here.
Okay, we're gonna do opening credits. Maya, you got till then, or you're already getting the look. You're gonna get the look like times 3, and all these other people are gonna do it too. All right, okay. Ready? Countdown to 1. Showtime.
Showtime.
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea Kamori Yang and James Hermes. Let's get the fun started. It's time to start the show. Maya.
No, seriously, Maya's not even around. What the heck is going on here?
Well, I know that she's influencing some people to want to get popcorn because obviously Jen's already got the popcorn, but Kelly Jo says, popcorn sounds.
Well, you know what the thing is like popcorn's a perfect accoutrement for our show because we're talking about movies today.
You are so smart. You're like, look at this connection. It fits.
You know what? Okay, I have some popcorn that's already made. I'm gonna have to go get some popcorn. Okay, so anyway, guys, if you haven't watched the show before, welcome. We do the show every week. We talk about all kinds of fun things, topics. We have guests. We talk about art. We talk about everything. Anyway, we are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter, Twitch. And so anyway, if you want to like and subscribe to our channels, you actually will get notified on your feed. Hey, you have a live video coming up that you know you're going to want to watch, and that will be our show. And of course, we love our audience. We have lots of people that watch every week and from all over the world. So,
matter of fact, we got somebody that watches so far away. They're over in Mecca. That's 30 miles from me. Oh, you see it? You see the latest comment?
Yes, it's hilarious.
We're putting it on there. Somebody is definitely the Einstein of the group. Why is she the only person who made the popcorn ahead of time tonight?
Well, actually, Jen, I have 2 buckets of popcorn over there. So, hey, James, tell us about.
Are we included in that? We're supposed to make popcorn ahead of time?
Well, I mean, didn't you get the memo?
No.
Well, I thought that you're the employee of the month. You should have already had popcorn.
I'm too busy covering business. And who knows if I'm the employee of the month? We're going to be announcing that in a few minutes, but who's to say I'm employee of the month again? We don't know that, Svea. We don't know.
We know that you rig it every week, every month, so that you rig it every week.
I go
so that your mom never wins, and that you're always employee of the month because you always make it so your mom can't win, even though your mom.
I'm sorry if she.
Deserving of the order of the.
I'm sorry if she ruins it for herself every week. This is a transparent process, folks. Let me walk you through the process while Svea goes over and gets her bowl of popcorn, obviously. But what we do is we take our employees. Our employees decide who employee of the month is, and we vote. We have our nominations, and then we take those nominees and we showcase them, and then we popcorn. Well, I have granola and trail mix. Yeah, I like Trader Joe's. But we take the nominees and the employees vote for who makes employee of the month. And then we announce it every month at this. And every week, I'll say it. She makes the cut every month. Go for it. See how that works out every month, Jen. Anyway, and then we have a transparent process. Even the bucket that collects the names is transparent. And we draw the name, and we draw the names, we count the votes and all that. And every month it comes down to the same person.
So I have a question.
Yes.
When you were putting together the vote, so you put your name in and then you immediately draw your name.
However you want to phrase it, whatever angle you want to try to bend reality at, and screw the facts to the point that those facts are so skewed that it's a straight line. However you want to see it, that's whatever you want, Svea. Okay. But with that, we've got to take care of some business. What's going on with Dancing Bear?
Hey, I asked you first. You never answered.
I was busy talking over you.
So I did ask you. I said, "What's going on with Elk Trainers?" And you were talking about employees of the month. And then you started talking about nothing else. But then you're
definitely a big announcement to make tonight.
What's your announcement?
The announcement, it ain't a good one. We've been advertising. Our next shows will be at Barona Powell Labor Day weekend. It's still on track, but the weekend before, the last weekend of this month, we were supposed to be at Rancho Mission Viejo Rodeo. As a matter of fact, I did a shout out to the committee for the fact that last summer I was doing the thing that they went ahead and said, we're going to roll your deposit over to 2023's rodeo. Awesome. And I gave them a very big thank you last week, a shout out to the rodeo committee. But unfortunately, a couple days later, there was an announcement made. Now, there's this thing called CVC. I'm not going to say the acronym. I kind of forget it was off the top of my head, but it's an equine virus that is pretty bad. And it's actually been going around Southern California. And has recently been found in San Capistrano behind it. It's horse country, folks. There's actually cattle ranches in Orange County in California. And this has been found in that area. Stock contractors that bring in the livestock, the rough stock, actually, the bucking horses, the bulls and whatnot. These animals are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, a lot of them. And these are very rank bulls and broncs that they bring in. And unfortunately, when you've got a livestock disease like CVC, it is dangerous. And so you're actually not allowed to import or export any livestock out of that area. And so this announcement came out on their social media page. Why is it not playing? I can see it there.
That's so weird. Wait, let me try.
Earlier.
James, let me try.
Okay.
What's it here?
I can see it right there, and it's not playing.
That's so weird.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go with this, and I'm going to run.
Can you just
I'm going to run PowerPoint from the desktop. I have to get on. Folks, we had a little technical thing last week.
It's still happening.
It's still happening. It's when you get these updates, things don't go the same. And so what I'm doing is I'm having to run the PowerPoint for the show tonight on the desktop, which was what we had to do last week. So right now I'm making that happen. So bear with. Okay. Now let me present, share screen, window. This one, and here we go. There we go. There's the announcement right there. So it's in their bio. I saw that. I wrote to them. Yeah, they're moving my deposit back to 2024. But this is a big deal in Southern California. And it may affect other rodeos. We're supposed to be a Poway rodeo in San Diego County, not far from where you're at in Escondido. A rodeo at the end of September, plus another rodeo that's nothing but bull riding over in Lakeside, California, near El Cajon and Santee. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're not going to be at the rodeo because there will be no rodeo. Otherwise, we will be at Barona Powwow. assuming things go well, the quarantines in place for livestock, we'll be at Poway, we'll be at Lakeside, and we'll be at the Ridgecrest Powwow. But that is the announcement we have for Elk Rock. What's going on with Dancing Bear?
Well, let me get it ready on here on our Facebook feed for our thing. I want to show you guys a couple pictures that we have going on because there's some awesome pictures. Okay. All right. Okay. First, I want to tell you guys. So I told you I wanted to apologize in advance. So today I did a lot of driving and it was a really stressful drive. And we're just going through some stuff. It's not like a big deal, but we've just been going through we're trying to take care of some family things that are going on. So there's like some family issues we're trying to fix and take care of people and stuff. So it's been a really stressful 2 weeks for me. And today I had to drive to downtown LA and back today for that issue. And so my back is hurting super bad. So right like in the middle between my shoulders, I think I stressed myself out.
Can I just give you back right quick?
Here.
Here, get scooch back. All right, how's that feel? Let me get an elbow in there. How's that working?
Can you just like crack it like?
All right, let me do both elbows. And how's that going? Better?
No.
I hate this.
I know.
I cannot do telemassages.
It doesn't work the same. But thank you for trying. But right now it's just like I have like a pinch like right between my shoulders and the middle of my back. And so
I hate that. Yeah, stress goes right to my shoulders.
It hurts to breathe a little bit. Oof. So if every once in a while, if I make kind of like a frown face or I kind of feel like I look like I make a face, it's because my upper back is really hurting. I have a 7:30 a.m. appointment with my chiropractor tomorrow morning. So I will be feeling a lot better. But okay, so that's what I want to tell you guys really quick because I'm not feeling very good right now. All right. Let me share. Where is it? Where did it go? I thought I clicked share. Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, let me see your Chrome tab. Okay. So what I want to show you guys is we have a few things that we did this week. So we actually have a special coupon code on our website. I announced this yesterday. So for those of you who know, I have for Dancing Bear, we have a live video we do every Thursday at 3 p.m. And at 3 p.m. I was kind of busy, so I pre-recorded it. But this is the coupon code that we posted on our website and we shared it on Instagram and everything. But this code is good for 1 week and it's 15% off and it's on our website. Okay. So you can actually use this code and you can go on our website and you can get 15% off. Even if you wanted to do a pickup order, you could place the order on the website and do it as a pickup and you'll get 15% off. You can't call in the order. You can't come into the store and ask for the discount. This is a website only coupon. Okay. And then the next thing, this is the picture for our little promo I made on Canva, which is pretty cool.
Canva?
Yeah, Canva. I actually tested it out this week. It's pretty cool.
Never heard of it.
So we are having our summer sale. And that's James, do you have music on?
I'm trying to scroll for some information and I shut it up the phone.
Okay. So not this week, the following week, the 14th through the 19th, we're going to have a summer sale. We're going to have a whole bunch of items that we've had in our back stock. We're just doing like there's a bunch of stuff that we have and we just want to kind of clear it out, get it out. But it doesn't mean that it's old stuff or it's bad stuff. It's like great quality. We just have too much of it. So there's a lot of stuff that we have. We're going to be doing like a mega blowout sale just for 1 week. So this week, right now, we have a 15% off coupon for our website, which I just showed you. The following week, we're going to have our summer sale from the 14th through the 19th. James, what are you doing, dude?
Lining up the next video that apparently was not on silent.
Yeah, obviously. And then
Well, nobody's from the laptop, so there wouldn't be anything. But no, StreamYard has to say, no, I don't want the show that's on the laptop. StreamYard,
okay.
no. Anyway.
So, and also we have our registration for the bead retreat. That's actually something we're doing in October. Until October 14th, the price of the bead retreat will be $200. That's for 4 classes, and that includes the supplies. That is a fantastic price. Each class is like a 3-hour class, and it includes social beading, and it's in a hotel.
What's the 4 classes?
The first class is going to be a bracelet. I have a picture of it. Actually, do you want me to show the website, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, James, for reminding me to share a little bit more of what it is.
That's because I totally meant to do that. Lots of foresight. I'll take credit.
Okay, so that's our promo from our Facebook page, and let me share our website so you can see.
Okay. Maybe films from Trader Joe's.
Anyway. So this is the $200 discounted price. It's going to go up to $250 on August 14th or 13th. It's gonna stay here on the website here. So we're gonna have 2 instructors. We're gonna have Kesty Sosi, and we're gonna have Robin Libby. Robin works at our store. And so it's officially August 13th, 2023. It's gonna go up to $250. So definitely you want to sign up before August 13th. Okay. These are the projects we're going to be doing. I'm going to do a zoom in so you see. This is a bracelet that we're going to be teaching. And that includes the class includes the kit. So you're going to be getting all the pieces to make this. Then we're going to have an open beading class. Then Kesty is going to be teaching this class. This is beaded earrings. They're hearts. It's very cool. Then we'll have open beading from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Then Sunday morning, we're going to be doing a beaded pumpkin, which I can show you. I have this here. Let me move this with it. So I have the beaded pumpkin. I actually have it here. This is the finished project. It's going to be a pin back. It's not going to be this backing, but it is a pin back. See, there's a pin. So it's like a little pin here. And then I'm going to put it back on the screen.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And then we're going to have these earrings. They're called fanfare earrings. And what's cool about these earrings, they can be made into components to make a bracelet. So this whole deal is for $200 to take those classes. So it's a lot of fun. We've been doing it for 6 years now. It's been a great event. So thank you, Wendy. So, oh my goodness. Sorry, it's just my little bit of pain that's going on right now. But that has been what's going on. And then we have the shop hop coming up. So we have if you want to get the special, there's a charm that you're going to get if you pre-register for the bead shop hop. Pre-registration for that is till August 25th, I believe. So everyone who wants that free special charm that says bead shop hop to put on the bracelet, you got to sign up and register. The website, let me put this in bead shop hop.
While you do that, I'll be another 15 seconds.
Information, I'm typing it out. HTTPS, Southern California Local Bead Store Association.org. I'm putting it into the link. So this is actually the event, Bead Shop Hop. You want to participate in that. It's a lot of fun. CLBSA.org. I'm going to. So can you see it right now? Actually,
yes.
Does it show? Oh, hold on. No, it doesn't. Hold on. Let me get a new one so I can show everyone. I just opened up a new page. So this is the Bead Shop Hop information. If you click this is your registration. And if you click here, this gives you more information about the shop hop. And then here is the, well, that's interesting. Does it have the brochure here? Yeah, here. There's the brochure.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. It's September 8th through 10th and 15th through 17th. And there's a whole bunch of bead stores involved. And you can win prizes. And there's a total seat. It says pre-registration ends on August 25th. So you want to sign up from August. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Typo. Jeez Louise.
Don't you hate when typos happen after you've already reviewed the site like 20 times?
Yes, that makes me so mad. I cannot tell you how many times I've proofread this stupid thing.
Oh, I know it. A friend of mine used to say, you always have somebody else proofread your work because you might something out.
I had everyone proofread it. I mean, seriously.
Matter of fact, we have a comment that came in way before we started this segment from Kelly Jo that she can't spell.
Okay.
It's a good time to bring this up.
Yeah. So, but these are all the stores participating. So it's kind of a fun event where it's like a road trip and you go to all the different stores and they win prizes. So it's like Los Angeles area and San Diego.
Got it.
So
okay.
Yeah, pretty much all the stuff that's been going on with Dancing Bears, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I've got a few announcements to make, and then we'll answer some viewer questions and move on to our topic for tonight. Okay, I have a quick shout out for a friend of mine from Desert Adventures out of Boulder City, Nevada, right next to Las Vegas. This is a cool thing. She's doing a charity paddle called Doggy Paddle. You can bring your dog out with your canoe or your kayak. You can rent one from them, and it actually goes to benefit. This is called Desert Adventures is putting it on, and it's set up to it's set up with Hearts Alive Village in Las Vegas to benefit the animal clinic there in Boulder City. And you've got options to do this. You can see the phone number on the screen right there, 702-293-5026 to call about it and join there. So any of our viewers that live over near around Las Vegas, want to take your dog out for paddle on Lake Mead, check it out right there. You can rent from them, $99 if you want to rent one of their kayaks, canoes, or stand-up paddleboard, and $80 if you bring your own. Remember, it benefits the animal clinic there in Boulder City. So pretty cool.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it only for one dog?
Some people, she's got 2 dogs on her kayak right there. I actually know that person right there. She's got a 3rd dog as part of her entourage now that go around.
So if you have like 5 dogs, you can put 5 dogs with you?
If they'll fit on the paddleboard, I shouldn't want to do it on a kayak, but maybe a canoe.
Okay.
I've seen 2 and 3 dogs do it.
Okay.
Being in the canoe. So anyway, right there, wanted to share that information. And now, to bring up what people have been waiting for. Okay, a couple announcements to make. First.
Wait. Hold on. Colonel Mustard isn't a floater.
We gotta get Colonel Mustard live on the show one night. He's fun. Okay. Yeah, Kelly Jo's seen that. That's pretty cool. She's got a thing. Her dogs are well trained on that one. Okay. This week was the final for the medical terminology class that I'm in.
Okay.
And it was 90 minutes, 100 questions. And I'm getting in there. And this final was tough. I took it Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. And I got it done in about 78 minutes. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do on this. I'm like, a third of the questions I was stumped by. And then when I hit submit, quiz is done. And folks, here is the results. 98 out of 100 questions right. When I saw that, I'll tell you, I looked at it and went, okay, who took my test? Who took that test? Because I know I did. How did that happen? Somebody smart did that.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't get it. And then I realized, and I don't line it up in the PowerPoint, but I was going to have a whole thing with Smart James wearing the hat. But anyway, so the current grade, there's only one thing to come back, but basically my grade is at 97%. So I passed. I got an A in the class. And with that, I just got to say, folks, that yes, I did. I did find out the other 2. I'll have to send you a message about that, Kelly Jo. Anyway, since I did that, I think that I graduated from the class. We're going to do that graduation ceremony right now during the show.
So, are you going to do a graduation ceremony every time you pass a class?
No, but apparently a green book on chroma key. This happens.
Wow.
I could have this like,
That's like a magical book.
It's the magical book of medical language.
And you know what, James? It's so magical. There's nothing inside it.
Just like my head. So anyway, folks, the graduation ceremony tonight. We're going to do this very briefly because we got a lot of show to go through. So you want to give the hum of pomp and circumstance? It's either that or the gavel. We'll go with the gavel.
Yes. That's more appropriate.
Thank you, everybody. I graduated from the medical terminology class. I can now say fancy medical terms correctly and maybe even know what they mean. Okay. Watch out if I'm not part of your healthcare system.
James, stand up and take a bow.
And then with that, on with the show. Okay. Thank you. Another announcement to be made. What did Jen say? Because there's got to be a Jen thing.
Who did you pay to take the test?
I'm wondering because they did really good. Because I said, who just took that test?
Hey, was it that kid? You know that guy, the guy that takes all the LSAT tests? Was that the guy that did your test for you? You know the guy.
So, barely I didn't take it.
I think his name's Mike. Mike Ross. No?
I don't know.
No, not Mike Ross. Are you sure?
Don't know. Because apparently you're trying to do an inside joke and I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you watch a show called Suits, you'd understand.
Apparently I do not. It's so much better than you would. Agreed, Jen. Agreed. Bring it. Let's pop that one up. Jen says this. I agree. Because apparently I didn't take the test. And with that, folks, we have an announcement to make before we get on to the subject of the show.
It's very serious.
We have Employee of the Month.
Yes.
And so what I want to do is, because this came down to two people, myself and my mom. So it doesn't happen every month. Or it does, but anyway, that's besides the point. But every time I announce this, I get a lot of hate from our viewers going, how come your mom doesn't get it? How come your mom doesn't get Employee of the Month? So we don't know who it is. Never mind, it's been me for 29 years. We're going to go to an announcement, but so that I don't get the hate, we actually did a special thing, and we hired a clown to announce it this month. And so everybody, I'd like to reintroduce as soon as I find the folder. 8-4, there it is. We want to bring in a clown, Bozo the Clown, or Boz Me the Clown, to announce Employee of the Month. Here we go.
I'm a clown here to say, who made Employee of the Month be outrack? Everybody loves a clown. Won't get upset with the clown. Now, this month's Employee of the Month is an inspiration. They've done so much. I almost dropped the clue. They've done so much, helping with customers and doing so great that this week's Employee of the Month, the nominations were James and Vicky, his mom. And this month's Employee of the Month, out of those two, nominees, is going to be, drum roll please, here we go, it's going to surprise you, is James. James made Employee of the Month. Congrats. Ow! Ow! Quit attacking the clown! Quit attacking the clown! Oh, that's bad! Oh, everybody loves a clown! Ah!
So, my mom made her displeasure well known. She's actually supposed to sneak in here, but I think she fell asleep. Anyway, so she made her displeasure unknown. Now let's wait a minute because let me remove that from the stream. Okay, there we go. That might make my internet a little bit better. Am I lagging?
No.
Okay, good. Because it's kind of gone on my end, so I gotta let that system work itself out. But anyway, yes, they did. Anyway,
Oh,
so
I don't. Did I click that by accident? Hold on.
I think so. But you know, when you're announcing, you have to be, you know, a good loser. And she attacked Bosby the clown with a Whitewater helmet. She started ramming him. How is that employee of the month?
James.
Yes.
James. I think the viewers are going to disagree with you.
I'm trying to talk logic with our educated, well-rounded, awesome viewers. Is this really employee of the month when they attack the messenger? A clown, people.
No.
A
James,
clown. Bosby the clown. Yes.
James, you have to be an equal opportunity employer, and you're not being an equal opportunity employer, and you're not appreciating all of your employees.
And I'm looking at the comments from the audience, and folks, how am I getting the hate? She attacked the clown we hired, Bosby the clown. We're gonna just, you know, we're gonna have to move on with the show, folks. You know, we do our best to try to represent everybody equally. Yes.
You know, you're gonna get a lot of hate until a well-deserved employee deserves to get employee of the month.
One that attacks Bosby the clown.
Listen.
Yes. Yeah.
And no one likes clowns.
Well, apparently somebody doesn't like Stephen King's It. At least I didn't bring out Pennywise. I wonder if I can get a costume for him or an avatar. Anyway, shall we move on with the show?
Sure, let's move on with the show.
Okay.
It's
So tonight we're
doing nothing, talking the way we talk. I think people like that. I think people think it's funny.
What?
They like our chatter.
Apparently they do. I actually have a let me get rid of those. I'm gotta get rid of that. I was getting that off there. Okay. Why is that still on there? I told it not to like remove from stream. There we go.
Do you see the president has made a statement?
Apparently. Okay. I've actually got, there it is. I want to show that some of our, you know, we had a unique promo poster this week there. It showed like me as Oppenheimer and Svea as Barbie, but we were looking at some of the alternate promos we were going to try this week, and somehow that one worked. If you look at our promo, but this is one of our failed ones where we obviously have me as Barbie, Svea as Indiana Jones, me as the Little Mermaid, Svea as Gamora, and apparently Miles Morales from the latest animated Spider-Man movie is going, what? He's awesome. I really like that character.
Yes.
So this is one of our failed ones. And, you know, people really get into this. People really get into the movies. Matter of fact, I was looking for reviews to talk about the Spider-Man movie, which was Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And I came across what I thought was a clip from the movie, but it turns out some of the fans get really into it and want to dress up as Spider-Man, do the cosplay thing. And I found this, and this guy he gets an A for effort. He really got into it. But check this out.
Okay, wait a second, guys. So just pause it.
I did.
So just really quick, guys, a disclaimer. Do not do any of these videos. Do not try to recreate them. This is just for entertainment value. It is not meant to be submitting videos to us. We do not accept any submitted videos. Do not do any of that kind of video stuff and send it to us and expect us to put it on the show. Okay?
No, because I actually saw this and copied off TikTok. Okay. Back to the video to show just how much people were getting into the Spider-Man movie when it came out. I believe, June? Early June?
Yes.
And they got into it. Let's play that again.
Oh, yo, baby. Ah, yeah. Hey, yo. Spider-Man! What's up?
Apparently his act knocked a little sense into him.
Yeah.
Well, either way, he ended up with a head injury.
Yeah, I was just saying that when James originally showed me this video, I said, okay, for one thing, this kid is not a very smart person considering he's doing this and he's swinging into traffic. So if he, by any chance, had let go of the rope and flung into the road and got run over, that would have been a very, very, very terrible video. So do not try any of that stupid stuff at home. Okay, anyway, all right.
Never mind the head injury got. What's it called when you have the head injury and you get the thing and you blunt force trauma on the head and then you get the thing and you're all fuzzy brained?
Wait, aren't you supposed to know that?
I'm brain damaged.
Concussion?
Yes, that's the word. That was actually, I do forget words, folks. Sometimes that is a seriously ongoing thing. Okay, right. Anyways, beyond that awkward.
This is serious. See, the president, she's smart. He could have got hit by a truck or something. And obviously should have grown up in this country.
Up in the country.
Yeah, but this person grew up here. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
So we wanted to prepare this whole thing, but earlier in the evening, I had I think I said earlier, there was a 2.5 hour phone call with a friend that I haven't heard from for a long time. I'm like, I gotta get this show. I gotta get the show. But so we're gonna bring this up. The start of I haven't seen a lot of the summer movies. Honestly, I've only seen one because I still can't do movie theaters yet, and a lot of these aren't out on video until the last few days. And the only ones that came out was Transformers: Rise of the Beast and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So we're reviewing some, talk about others, looking up on the Rotten Tomatoes with their tomato meter, whatever it's called. But there's one that's the burning issue right now. It's going to be the Barbieheimer, hashtag Barbieheimer. Do we want to go ahead and hit Barbie right now? Okay, we've only got 20 minutes left of the show. Yeah. So we'll hit the two movies that we've actually seen and review them, and then we'll move on to some of the others. So what you got? Where should I go?
I just got a weird notification. My alarm said it was disarmed, and I was like, wait a second. And I looked, and it said Robin. I was like, are you at the store? She's like, yeah, I need to get my creamer.
Okay, for a second there, I was about to go, Svea, let me see both hands.
Yeah, I know. I got concerned because I got if you get a notification, your alarm turns off, and it shouldn't at 10:30 at night.
Well, I thought I heard the word disarm.
Well, I mean, it disarmed at 10:30 at night.
Arms?
Oh, my alarm on my computer, my store.
I want to make sure that you're not missing body parts. I care. Anyway.
Okay. Go ahead, James.
Me? Okay. Now, the movie I recently saw, it just came out on Paramount Plus, was Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Now, mind you, with Transformers, after the first Michael Bay movie that came out, 10 years ago, whatever, that was fun. And then you got the Dark Side of the Moon and Extinction and all this other stuff, and the Michael Bay ones. And they proceeded to go from here with a curve like that, about 90-degree angle, and just progressively, I'll say it sucked more than more. The only reason you watch is for giant robots, which is the reason we watch giant robots fighting each other, because it's just cool. And, well, to you Gen Xers, Optimus Prime. Yeah, where's Svea go?
I'm sorry, I drank some water.
As long as you're not putting on oatmeal.
No. I just get some water. I had no water, so okay.
Matter of fact, when we did the oatmeal facials last week, I still got oatmeal on my bow tie. I have to clean the bow tie, otherwise we might the bow tie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, Transformers got its way when it was finally a Transformers movie that Michael Bay didn't direct, which would guarantee giant explosions and just suck. But we like big explosions. Was Bumblebee. Bumblebee was a fun movie. Have you seen that one?
Yes. That
was a fun movie. So now that you got the new one, Rise of the Beast, Transformers with the you got the Autobots, and then you had the oh god, what are they called? Anyway, you have
Decepticons.
No, we're talking about the other ones, Maximals. You got Autobots and the Maximals, which are like the Autobot, but they're
animals.
Non-robot form, their disguised form are going to be animals. Like, there's a gorilla, which is Optimus Primal. You got Cheetor, the cheetah, Rhinox, Air Razor.
Okay, so when that happened in the original series, I kind of got disinterested in watching it about robots that turn into animals. I like the cars turning into robots. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it was a long series. It actually had some good story, but it got ridiculous with the show in the 90s or 2000s. Anyway, Rise of the Beast, it had its problems, but I actually enjoyed it.
Cool.
It had some plot. It had some good back and forth. Optimus Prime didn't come off as a psychopath, and it's still a popcorn movie, but I actually enjoyed it. It's my third favorite Transformers movies after the original one, Bumblebee, and now this. It wasn't a stinking pile of Michael Bay poo.
Yeah.
With giant explosions.
Mm.
So that's my review of it. I don't want to give any spoilers, but their presentation of Unicron was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the major robot guy, they did well. They did well with this. It deserves better press than it got. Mm-hmm. So on with that, the surprise hit of the summer, which to some people will be a relief, others not a surprise, but we have it. It's probably the biggest movie of the summer, the Barbie movie. Svea's going to go, you tell.
So everyone, I watched it last Sunday. For someone, you guys know that we had a whole episode about Barbie versus G.I. Joe, and you know that you know that I grew up playing Barbies when I was a kid. So for me, I actually got really excited about the Barbie movie coming out, right? And I was like, oh, I need to go see that. I need to go see that. And I was so busy the last couple weeks. And I said, I really need a break and I really need to go and see that movie. So I treated myself, went with my friend, Sonia, we were celebrating her birthday. We went to go see the Barbie movie. And this was actually the first movie that we have seen in the theater since COVID. So for us, it was kind of a really fun movie to go back to the theaters with, right? I have not been to the theater since COVID. I think the last movie that I actually saw in the theaters was The Greatest Showman.
That was a fun movie.
Yes, I saw it many times in the theater.
Musical, and that was fun.
I just love the music in it, but the Barbie movie, it was fun. It had its moments of kind of slowness. So when I watched the movie, there were some parts where I'm like, the story's dragging a little bit. But at the beginning, totally funny, totally brought up all of the different idiosyncrasies of Barbie and what we thought was fun about Barbie, right?
I love Kate McKinnon on the
fun stuff. Okay. And then I didn't realize this, but before I read the cast and I saw that there were all the cast names, but I didn't realize that their way they explained why there were so many different Barbies. Like there were all these different types of Barbies, and they explained why there were all these different types of Kens. Okay, which was pretty cool. It was a very cool explanation, right? So there's all these Barbies and there's all these Kens, and they live in Barbie Land. And they had a really great cast. They had Margot Robbie. She was actually in Suicide Squad.
I love Suicide Squad. The second with James Gunn.
Yeah. Yes. And so Margot Robbie was in it. She was Barbie. And there's Wicket coming to say hi. He's not
cat between you and what you're working on. What a surprise.
Not at all in the way or sticking his butthole in my face.
Or by the camera, we saw kitty butt.
Yeah. So Ryan Gosling was a Ken. He was hilarious as a Ken. Totally funny. Okay. Will Ferrell was Mattel's CEO. Totally was funny. I mean, he just fit into it perfectly.
Oh, but Will Ferrell's hilarious.
Yes. Yes.
I love the Talladega Nights.
Of course, Simu Liu was in it. He was Shang-Chi with the 7 rings.
Yes.
He is really funny. I loved him in that movie. Michael Cera, He was Alan. Do you know who Alan is? He's like one of the only male dolls that there was only one version of him, so he didn't fit in at all. He was the awkward one. It was hilarious. And Michael Cera's awkward anyway. So, but it was a very imaginative story, and we loved it. It was fun. It was a very interesting take. It had lots of little Easter eggs, and definitely, James, I think that you would really find it hilarious what the Kens do in the movie after the Ken comes back from the real world. Let's just say it involves horses, and it involves like Western wear.
Okay. He was in a rodeo or something.
I don't want to say too much, but all I'm saying is, James, you are going to love the second part of the movie. You are just going to, it is up your alley big time.
All right.
And then Kate McKinnon played the funny, she played weird.
She's hilarious. I love Kate McKinnon.
She played weird Barbie, and and they're like, we're sorry for calling you weird. She's like, what? I'm weird. I know. I own it. And it's so funny because she would do these weird things where she'd lean against the wall and she'd put her leg up and she'd lean against her leg. Sorry.
Showstopper Wicket.
Wicket? What are you doing?
I
get jealous when they hear me talking to him.
Apparently. I was actually looking up the information of the Barbie movie because I assume it's going to be one of these just stupid movie, do some tongue-in-cheek lines, and that's it. Apparently, it is deeper. It is symbolic. I didn't realize that. That was just going to be this, like I said, cheap runoff, and they got a big name in there to go in with, but be Margot Robbie. And it is symbolic. It is mean. There is some intellectual to it. It isn't just, let's do these little cutesy things a few times and spread a joke out through the whole movie.
And it also addresses the original true meaning behind Barbie and what Barbie the original thoughts of what Barbie brought to and felt that she brought to all the girls when she was playing with them with their kids, as kids, what her intentions were as a Barbie to playing with kids.
Yeah. When I read the plot, I was had to agree with somebody that, Barbie Land, leave Barbie Land, come back, change. Somebody affiliated with Barbie Land tries to take over Barbie Land, and this thing comes over, but they still change and all that. And I went, oh, it's like Black Panther.
I guess so.
Wakanda Black Panther's amazing.
Yeah.
Both movies.
You know what? You are kind of right. It kind of has that thing. It kind of is like that. Yeah, it kind of is. I never thought about it like that.
Well, folks, if you would rather visit Barbie Land or Wakanda, tell us in the comments. I'll start it off. Wakanda.
James,
yes.
All I have to say is, I'm not going to say it.
Don't go there?
I'm just going to say, I think that you would love it. If you want to laugh, if you want to
seriously?
We brought Dan to it, and I'm not kidding you. He started laughing so loud in the beginning credits at the very beginning of the movie. I was embarrassed, and I was covering his mouth because he was laughing so hard. And he was like,
I got when I learned about the movie, I'm not going to go out in the theaters and watch it. No, but if it comes on streaming, I will watch it based on what people have told me. It ain't what you think. And I'll say it. Some of my favorite movies I had to be forced to watch. There's one that was based off of, it's got Nicole Kidman, another dude, and it's Cold Mountain.
Moulin Rouge?
What?
Moulin Rouge?
Oh, I absolutely love Moulin Rouge. Nobody had to convince me to see that, but I was dragged to go see Cold Mountain. Well, what I want to watch a movie about a Civil War deserter, Confederate Civil War deserter. And I was made sit down and watch this movie, Cold Mountain. I went, this is amazing. And that's probably one of those things that just somebody's got to point out. This is not what you think it is. And I already described what my what I thought originally Barbie was going to be. Yes, when it comes on streaming, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
At which point, when we do, I will let people know by coming on the show wearing pink and doing the kid thing. I got a pink shirt, but I usually wear it for breast cancer awareness night at rodeos called Tough Enough to Wear Pink. But I will announce it, and I will give my own review when it comes on at some point this fall on one of the streaming platforms. Hopefully Paramount Plus, because then I won't have to pay for it. But that's what we're looking at.
Well, it really, like I said, it really was kind of a really cool story. I just thought it was fun. And like I said, Dan was laughing hysterically so loud. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spoil it for you guys a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what he's laughing at. Okay, so at the beginning of the movie, it shows these prairie kids. They're like prairie. They're these little girls, and they're in prairie clothes, right?
Like Little House on the Prairie.
Yes, Little House on the Prairie.
Okay.
And they're in the middle of the desert. Okay, so they're in the desert, and the narrator, who is what's her name? She's the British lady. What's her name? The British lady, Helen Mirren. She's the narrator, by the way.
Oh, she's good. She's a good actress.
So she starts off. She's like, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not giving you the exact words of how it was said, but she's like, back in the days, kids didn't have anything to play with. They were the little girls were playing with baby dolls, right? And they're playing with these baby dolls, right? And what's really funny is, so they're playing with these baby dolls, and the narrator's like, the only thing that these little girls would play with is they would literally play to learn how to be a mother, right? So this is like they're learning how to be a mother, right?
Yes.
And then you see this little girl, and she has an ironing board, and she's play ironing. And it was okay. So it's like this totally drab scene, right? These little kids look they're being tortured. She's like, and she's like ironing, and then playing with her baby, like feeding their baby. And so anyway, then this big, huge Barbie doll comes and just gets put down in front of them. And it's the one from the 50s with the black and white bathing suit. And the kids look at it and they throw their baby dolls away, and they're all excited. Anyway, so Dan started laughing because the sound in it, the music was like the Odyssey. It was like, dun, 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 and then it's like,
you're talking about the theme to 2001: A Space Odyssey, yeah.
Yes.
The evolution theme. Before
yes. And so, and so Dan was laughing, so he couldn't stop laughing because it was like the same kind of beginning as the History of the World Part 1 with the cavemen.
That's where History of the World Part 1 got it.
So that caveman thing is what Dan saw in it, and he started laughing hysterically. Couldn't stop laughing.
That was the illusion they're trying to make.
Yeah, yeah. It was funny, but it really was a good film. I felt like, it had a lot of good thoughts. It definitely was for adults. I don't think that it was for kids. It was definitely written for someone who played Barbies back in the 80s when Barbies was super crazy. Like, it was a mega craze. I mean, it still is really popular, but it was a mega craze in the 80s. So just, knowing that, I think it was really written for us, for my group of people. So it was fun, and I really recommend it. Just look past the couple slow parts in the movie where it's kind of like, okay.
Almost every movie is going to have that, except for Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay. So we were going to talk about. You guys, I was trying to go see it before this show, and you couldn't. I had a lot of stuff going on this week. I was going to try to go see a Haunted Mansion movie, and I didn't get a chance to go see it yet. So I think I'm going to try to go see it this weekend, hopefully.
Got it. Okay, we've got actually a couple. Let me look here if I have it. Okay. We've only got a few minutes left in the show. Should we go ahead and just Rotten Tomatoes has a summer movie 2023 scorecard. Should we go over that real fast?
Yes.
Okay, so let me get that up real fast with you folks.
Erica said Haunted Mansion was good, so I know I want to go see it.
Got it. Okay, let me zoom in. All right, summer scorecard. We're going to cover this real quick. Past Lives, 98%. Apparently, it's done pretty good. I haven't heard about it, but that's the #1 movie that they have so far.
Where is it? Where is
Let
it?
me look at the date for this. Everything released to the end of August. I don't know the date on this one, but it's saying their stuff. Okay. Past Lives. Don't know much about it. You?
No, I've never heard about it. It may be more of an independent film.
Yeah, probably. This is what their predictions are. I assume that this probably came out at the beginning of summer because Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 was not a hit. I think personally people are just being tired of getting ransacked with this movie, go see it. And it just, there's probably some burnout because I'm feeling a little bit. Folks, let me know what you think too in the comments.
Yeah.
And then scorecard, what they thought was #1 to see, and this was a hit. This was went very well. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
You know, that movie, I watched it. It had a lot of darkness to it. And it was kind of, I mean, I've never seen
this specific movie or the first one?
This one. I didn't see the first one, but
I really enjoyed the first one.
What?
I really enjoyed the first one that came out.
Okay.
It came out like Christmas a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. It was an interesting story though, because I'm watching it as like watching it from the big, just watching this as a standalone. It was an interesting story. I think if I watched the first one, I think I would have picked it up a little easier. But it was interesting and it did have some darkness. It was kind of a little bit of a dark side to it, I think.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay. You Hurt My Feelings. That's got a 94%.
I didn't hear about that. Wait, this is ranked by like #1? These are ranked?
I think this is their, not how much, I think that this was probably made, this article, because I looked for a date on it. And there is no date on it. So I'm thinking this is probably stuff like a guide for what they think are the best movies this summer, which is not coming out what you think it is.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because I mean, right here's Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Got 93% Metascore. And the behind that's Barbie. Well, anybody that knows box office totals will know Barbie has definitely made more than Oppenheimer, and Oppenheimer's a hit. Barbie's like the 3rd biggest movie of the year so far, I think.
Let me see what this says about
and Oppenheimer's also, Erica says that Oppenheimer's 3 hours, 3 hours long. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. And it's dark. It's very dark.
Box or let me look at this. I'm gonna look for summer.
Okay.
Summer.
Joyride is another one. I don't think that went off well.
Movies.
We Can't All Die First. The Blackening. Don't know much about that. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Very good reviews. Very big hit. And a lot of people had a lot of good things to say. Matter of fact, it's streaming on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night.
Guardians of the Galaxy is good. We loved it. We were like, wow, that was good.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night. So it just came out like yesterday.
Let me tell you the growth. So how many more movies do you have here?
We'll go ahead and kill it. Go ahead and share your screen.
Okay. Well, I just was going to tell you. So I just looked up on Box Office Mojo. Barbie is ranked #1. It's at $406 million. 406, 381, $113.
So is it the top grossing movie so far? Top grossing movie of the year so far?
And it is, well, this is from May 5th through September 4th, and it's in 4,337 screens. Behind that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Universe at 379, 542, 201. This 432 screens. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 358,966, $799 at 4,450 screens. Little Mermaid is at 291 million 051 718. 4,000.
Oh, it's up there?
Oppenheimer, yeah. Oppenheimer's number 5 at 199. 199, 868, 620, and 3,647. Indiana Jones, 169, 119, 059. That's number 6. Transformers is number 7 at 156, 813, 663. Sound of Freedom is at 156, 440, 598. Elemental, which was the Disney one, that one was, I think, considered a flop. That's 147, 087, 938. Fast X. Did you hear about Fast X?
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of attention, at least from my experiences. Other people probably it did, but
yeah, okay. Fast X 145. I'm just going to say the million. Mission Impossible 144 million. The Flash 107 million. Insidious, The Red Door 79 million. Super Mario Brothers 74 million. No Hard Feelings 50 million. The Boogeyman 43 million. Haunted Mansion 33 million, and it just was out only one weekend. So I don't know how long these ones are, but I'm giving, so Haunted Mansion is number 17 right now. But some of these, like I said, they just came out. So I don't know if it's really fair to put these in some of these places, because yeah, some of these, let's see, July 28th. So Barbie has been out since the 21st. So it's been a week more, but it did really well. 406 million.
it's killing it.
Yeah, I think
I'm looking
so.
at some of the other movies that already came out. Like one of them, those are probably sticking around for a while. It's a controversial movie, is The Sound of Freedom. I'm not going to get into the craziness of it, but it's got its detractors obviously on it. But that's one of those movies that was. We're not talking the level of Barbie, Oppenheimer, or anything like that, but it's one of those movies that stuck around making money for a while. Looking at these others, Teenage Kraken. I'm sure that didn't do well. I'm looking at some of these others coming out. The Flash. I actually want to see The Flash. As much as it had the bad reviews, I watch a couple clips on YouTube. I'm not going to watch a bunch because it'll kill all the good parts, but I actually do want to see that. Then there's The Boogeyman. Yeah. Fast X. I've never really seen the Fast X movies.
I think also the other issue is that with all of the actor strikes, I think
that's going to be a big hit.
That affected these movies a lot, because the actor strike started a couple weeks ago, and the Haunted Mansion movie has a lot of A-listers in it. So
and they're not going out and doing the promos.
Yeah.
And that's one of the problems. As a matter of fact, when the strike just started, during the red carpet for Oppenheimer, a lot of those actors left the premiere to make a statement to support that. And there's already studios that are delaying their movies until next year that were supposed to be coming out in the fall or moving into the spring, just so they can spread these out, because they may not be able to make movies for a while. Yeah. And those ones that are finishing off, there may be a big gap. Because some of these studios this may go on for a while, which is going to delay production of movies, television, all that, which means probably we'll get more reality shows. Oh, joy.
More reruns.
Yeah.
More reruns. But yeah.
And that's where you're looking at. So it's time. I would like to do a shout out. There you got a lot of the streaming TV shows that come out during the summer. My favorite, I love Star Trek Picard. That's the season 3. I thought it was just phenomenal. Season 2, Star Trek Strange New Worlds. That is a fun show. And I got to give a shout out to last week's episode. It was actually released early because of Comic-Con. It was a screening of Comic-Con. They crossover of Star Trek Strange New Worlds and Star Trek Lower Decks, which is a fun, real humorous.
That's a fun show.
Yeah, that's a fun show. And then they did actually a crossover, and they did everything right with that crossover between Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds, which is live action. That is so funny. It was amazing, and they did it, and they didn't break characters or doing something funky. That said, this week, Strange New Worlds decided to go in a different direction and made a musical. Yeah, Star Trek the musical.
So I guess they're trying to go along the same route as Scrubs.
I never actually have seen much episodes of Scrubs, so I don't know that. Yeah, they'll
What?
surprise you.
You haven't watched Scrubs? Oh my
Or Parks and
God.
Rec,
Really?
or The Big Bang Theory.
No. Scrubs. And you want to go into the medical profession and you have not watched Scrubs.
Watch lots of MASH. That's good medical.
No, you need to watch Scrubs.
No, you got to save that Maya look for Maya. Okay, right there.
That's a funny show. That show was around for many years because it was really fun. It was a really great show.
I've seen clips. I'll have to get into it too, is between everything else. Anyway, they decided to do a musical episode. Jury's out. I watched it this morning. It was
Weird.
Very different. I'll put it that way. I like the premise of how they make it happen. There were some things I liked about it, but I will say that the musical number with Nurse Chapel in the bar, kind of like a Tin Ford from Next Generation, and her singing, that was pretty fun.
Okay, so I want to say really quick what show we've been watching. We've been watching this show called Suits on Netflix, and there are so many Star Trek references in that show.
I like it already.
It's a very interesting story. It's a very interesting story. That's why I was asking you if Mike Ross took your test, because he actually, the character on Suits, he would take LSATs for people. He has a photographic memory, the character. And so he wanted to be a lawyer, but he got into some bad stuff. And so to make some extra money, he would take LSATs for people. And he would give them scores so they could pass it. And they would become lawyers. So it's a very interesting story. And this evening we were watching it. We're like on season 4. And there's 9 seasons. And my mom and I were watching this episode. We're like, what the heck? Really? So, but it's good. Anyway.
Got it. You just got to remind me of a friend of mine had to take a test right here on a nursing test and did it where it was online proctored. You just remind me about that. And this is something probably people don't know about. Online proctored, which means somebody's watching you through your webcam to make sure your eyes don't drift away. You're looking at notes and you're cheating on a test since you're taking it home and not in their area. And it didn't go so well. And I've got that coming up because I have to go take an ENR EMT exam for National EMT registration, probably in October up in Sacramento. And tomorrow, not doing it local with the proctor. I actually had a point I was going to make to that, but I'm suddenly realizing when I was going into that, to time what you said, that I'm really failing at that and I shouldn't even brought it up. But people now know how that works.
Okay, James, guess what?
It's time.
Really over. We're 10 minutes over.
Oh, yeah. Okay, folks. Next week's show, I'll be doing from San Diego. So I'll be doing it from remote, actually, the next few weeks. And next week's show is a STEM episode. We're doing a STEM episode, right?
Okay, fine.
This may change. This may change, folks. But so far, the plan is we're going to do a STEM episode, which was originally going to be this week, but we moved it to summer movies. Then we're going to talk about Oppenheimer. We're going to talk about matter and quantum physics and atoms and stuff like that, and do one of those things that make y'all smart. Matter of fact, so smart that you'd be that smart.
Oh, okay. So we're going to all become astrophysicists by the end of the evening?
Yes, you will.
Interesting. Okay.
I think I have that hat on wrong. Matter of fact, let me get it because I had it loaded up, but I didn't put it on the computer. But I was going to show this at this part when I made this joke about being having right here. Let me get past some pictures where I have CTs out of nap arrowheads. There we go. Smart James.
Okay.
Smart. It would be an episode where we all be as smart James. Not this James. Smart James.
Okay, James. James,
Yes.
guess what? Don't get distracted. We have to end the show.
I know that. I just setting it up for next week. So that's the plan so far, folks. But look for the promo. That may change, but so far next week, STEM episode. Matter matters. That's a good nickname. Matter matters.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we can talk about the ride at Disneyland called was it the thing through inner space?
Inner space, where you shrinky shrink.
Yeah. That'd be kind of
That
fun.
would go over because we're talking about atoms and matter and quantum world. Quantumness.
Yes.
Matter matters.
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing we're talking about anyway, going all a little t small and subatomic. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, folks. Subatomic like apoples? Are those apoples?
No. These are mangosteen. They're the best fruit ever.
Mangosteen?
Yes, they are. It's an Asian fruit. When you cut it open, it's white in the middle, and it's the most sweet, unique fruit flavor you'd ever try. Mangosteen. Okay.
Where do you get it?
Dan just brought it and gave me a bag of them.
Okay, where did Dan get the mangosteen?
I'm sorry, what?
Where did Dan get the mangosteen? Because it sounds like something a bad German actor would give a name to something. Mangosteen.
So good.
Where do you get it, Dan?
Get them for next week. He probably picked it up at an Asian market.
If you have a couple left over, bring them by the shop. I'll stop by Friday on my way down to San Diego.
Yeah, if they're left.
Dang you.
You know, they're so this is really big. The actual fruit is only like a third of the size of this. And so basically you're throwing away a whole bunch of skin and you get these little bits of fruit.
Yeah, as I say, it's got a big stem right there as it is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We ready? Because at this point you're making the show keep going. All right, folks. This is this week's episode. This has been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. I have to get the closing credits uploaded. And looking, there it is. Okay, this has been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Remember, next week, so far the plan is show subject, matter matters. See y'all next week. That's all. Good night, everyone. Aw, ain't he cute? Don't shake your head no. The answer is yes. Good night, folks.
Good night. Bye.